Arriving here in Monaco 25 years ago, Formula One found itself in a very dark place. At the previous race in Imola, Roland Ratzenberger and Ayrton Senna had both died, and Rubens Barrichello was lucky to survive a massive accident. Imola 94 also saw a nasty start line shunt.
That's a Lotus. They'll have to stop the race, I'm sure, because there's debris on the circuit.
And later in the restarted race, mechanics were hurt in the pit lane. As Ayrton received a highly emotive state funeral in Brazil with scenes of national mourning, the F1 world was asking itself, what's going on, why, and what's going to happen next? That was soon answered. Here in Monaco, Karl Wendlinger had a nasty smash at the harbour chicane and was in a coma. On the traditional Friday off, all the drivers met at the Automobile Club de Monaco. We deliberated for hours, with the world's media waiting right outside here. Several ex-F1 drivers dropped by to give us some advice, including Niki Lauda.
The GPDA requests a representation and recognition within the FIA to improve the safety of Formula One.
We reformed the Grand Prix Drivers Association with me as chairman and fellow directors Michael Schumacher and Gerhard Berger, opening an office in Monaco. We demanded to inspect circuits and play an active role in future safety decisions.
We have to involve the engineers who are working every day together with the car, who know the cars, who know what is possible to do, what makes the car more difficult, what makes it more safe. Plus the driver together, I think we can give a lot of input, a lot of help, and I hope that we get listened.
But the race must go on, despite the Monaco master Senna no longer with us.
I would give anything to have Ayrton here today, but we have a job to do, and everyone realises the responsibility, none least myself, and I want to very much produce the best result to lift people's spirits if possible.
Every driver's head was in a spin, asking themselves if they wanted to carry on in what suddenly seemed a barbaric sport. The first two rows on the grid were left vacant and painted with Brazilian and Austrian flags in memory of Ayrton and Roland. There was a minute's silence with the drivers in a line on the grid. I saw much confusion and fear, especially in the eyes of the younger drivers. And whilst correct and respectful, it was possibly not the best thing to do before such a challenging race.
Häkkinen gets away well, but Schumacher gets away even better. Damon Hill came up alongside Gerhard Berger, and off goes Häkkinen. Häkkinen out of the race. This is Martin Brundle challenging Gerhard Berger for second place in the Monaco Grand Prix, and he's through!
There were many incidents in the race, which Schumacher won, with me second and Berger third. Ironically, the three directors of the newly reformed GPDA. Spain and Canada gained temporary tyre chicanes, and Spa's Eau Rouge was reprofiled. This was possibly as dangerous as the original corners, but something had to be done. The legacy from those incidents a quarter of a century ago is that Formula One became infinitely safer.